Hi there, songwriters. I'm super excited to tell you about a songwriting program for teens called the Teen Songwriting Collective, the Inside Out Method. My name is Molly White. I've been a musician and songwriter my whole life, but I really started working at songwriting about 20 years ago when I had some emotions I wanted to communicate, and poetry just wasn't enough. I needed to sing and play these feelings, and I studied the craft and found friends to write with. And I wrote and released a bunch of music and kept at it over the years, releasing even a kids project and writing for an awesome program called the Bushwick Book Club, where you read a book and then you write a song about it. It's really fun. I'm completely in love with the process of songwriting, and that's really what this program is about. Someone else who has something to say about her songwriting process is Sarah Bareilles. She says about her song called Love Song, "It's been a great teacher to me because I've realized the more specific, the more vulnerable, the more willing you are to share the deepest, darkest parts of yourself that you feel are only true to you, the more universal they become because everybody has those sides themselves that need articulation." Well said. So before I tell you about the Inside Out method and what it is, first, I want to pull back the curtain and introduce you to a student of mine. Her name is Rose, who has really gone after her songwriting dream, and I'm so very proud of her, and I want to tell you a little bit about her. So Rose was looking for a safe space where she could cultivate her songwriting. She was already singing and writing her own songs, but she wanted some guidance and refinement. She ultimately ended up doing a summer program at Berkeley in Boston, then a summer program at Interlochen in Michigan. And then she auditioned for the Interlochen High School using a song that she had written in one of our 10-minute writing challenges. She got in with almost a full free ride. And I want to show you one of her performances at the festival called Leelanau Uncaged Music Festival in Northport, Michigan. So here you can see how many stages there are and how many artists participate there. So it's quite a big festival. So here she is playing Don't Look Now. Hope you guys like it. The morning is slow and it makes her sick. She's on her knees, how did it get like this? I wish that I knew how to pray so she might make it through the day. So don't look now, no, don't look now. She's on the couch, her lungs worn out. So don't stop now, no, don't stop now. Watch her laugh and lose her sound. Congratulations, Rose. You are doing so great, and I am so proud of you. So let's go back to what this course is about. Here we have the Teen Songwriting Collective. And if you can, imagine a mastermind community that helps dedicated musical teens to cultivate self-confidence and self-compassion, stop comparing themselves on social media, and hone their skills so they have rock star self-confidence. Also, developing a daily writing routine so you never have to wait for inspiration to strike, but you can pick the best songs out of so many. And then learn to write great chord progressions that ultimately feel intuitive at some point. And you create amazing songs that express your personal story in a catchy and relatable way. And then finally, all of that in a supportive community of songwriters where it feels like hanging out with close friends, and we are workshopping your songs for the best possible version of those songs. So the Inside Out method is a series of questions that allow us to get closer and closer to the truth of what we are trying to say or convey with our songs. It's not always so easy. This is a step-by-step approach to sharpen the tools in the kit, address self-defeating monkey mind using mindfulness and creativity exercises that lower your anxiety, increase your joy and productivity in songwriting. Why is this a good approach for songwriting? And this is where I want to tell you a little about what I discovered while putting this program together. It turns out that one-on-one and lecture formats are wonderful. We've all had some really great teachers. The group collaboration format is even more supportive for student learning and for a growth mindset. There are innumerable studies of researchers and educators talking about the social aspects to learning. So let's just jump over to this study by Carnegie Mellon University where they talk about the benefits for students of group learning. Number 2 here is plan and manage time. I can't tell you how busy I am, and I know that you are too. Even though we're so busy, sometimes we find time to scroll on our devices, right? So having this group aspect where we're all accountable to each other really helps us plan and manage our time. Here it is, hold one another and be held accountable. Again, when you have a peer atmosphere, it does work to help people show up on time, show up with their work done. And then down here, develop their own voice and perspectives in relation to peers. So sometimes it takes like bouncing your ideas off of somebody. Sometimes we don't necessarily have our voice clarified. Even though we're very individual, it helps to tease those aspects out and really cultivate that in a group setting. The next guy I wanted to show you is this guy, John Dewey. What a great educator. You know, he talked about experiential learning from the very beginning over passive learning. And he was a very progressive thinker for his time. I found this article also. So this is an academic article, and in it is this research question: how did social interaction contribute to our students' learning? And this is in a graduate program, but 180 students responded, and they found these 4 topics to be the most predominant. So help students learn from others, makes learning fun, gets students interested and engaged, allows students a chance to talk in the classroom. Wonderful benefits to social learning happening here. On top of that, there were 25 different topics additionally to those 4 that people reported on, such as the social aspect to learning helps students become comfortable and confident. And how do we grow confidence? Well, we develop the tools of our craft. We do it, we actually experience it, and then we become more confident. Prepare students for the real world. Yeah, whether you're going to be a songwriter professionally, or maybe you're going to sell your songs to other artists, or do sync licensing, or you want to perform at some open mics. All of those are real world experiences. Teach students how to work together. Yeah, anytime you hear a song on the radio, those songs have been workshopped and they have a team behind them of songwriters working together. So we're going to emulate that in this program. Make students want to come to class. Yeah, you want to show up, right? You want to show up for everybody. Help students improve their communication skills. Yes, and promote self-assigned roles in groups. So we're going to come at our songwriting via writing from the lyrics, writing from the chords and melody, writing from these different points of view, and then we're going to find out what our role is, what our strongest role is, and in which way we collaborate the best. You know, oftentimes you'll find maybe you are a good lyricist and you'll want to find a complementary skill, someone who's really good at playing the music and production. So this program is going to help you be able to clarify your own role and look for your complementary role. Getting back to our program notes here. Here is a breakdown of the phases within the program. So writing from our lyrics, like I was just talking about, creating a daily writing routine so that we can have always ideas coming to the fore from our daily life, right? What's happening in our daily life while we're writing about it. And then we have a log and we can come up with ideas. Also learning the secrets to rhyming well. Phase 2, writing from chords and melody, starting with, just plain old chord progressions. You don't need to get very fancy, but then you can add substitutions. You can add things to heighten the energy of the song, or make the lyrics and the music really go together so that they support each other well. You can also come up with mumble lyrics until the lyrics actually reveal themselves to you. Phase 3, writing from your song form, talking about verse, hook, chorus, all those aspects, and then really workshopping your song so that it's the best that it can possibly be. Finally, phase 4, getting into performance, addressing anxiety and ease in performance, doing, physical body exercises, and discovering what direction we really want to go in. Do we want to prepare our songs to be radio ready? What's the best artwork that's going to represent us and our idea and our personality for our music? And then finally, we have the community aspect. So this is currently a 20-week program. We have a member cap of 6. The way it works is we're going to be having 2 Zoom calls every week for 20 weeks. And during those calls, which will be recorded, you'll be able to ask questions. We'll be running through exercises. We'll be workshopping your songs and giving feedback. Inside of the school platform, we will be able to post our assignments. We'll be able to ask questions in there as well throughout the week, even when we're not in our live session. So the community aspect is a great brain hack for motivation, goal setting, and for cultivating the process and craft of songwriting. So let's dive into who it is for, and then we'll wrap it up. So who this program is for, it's for teenagers who are lyric writers or music writers or both, who want to improve their craft. Teens who feel maybe unsure about their songwriting process, and this is a great place for you to figure that out. Teens who are just drawn to songwriting and they're not sure of the goal that they have in mind. It's also for teens who do have a goal in mind and they know exactly what they want to do and they want to improve their songwriting. It's for open-minded and willing participants to collaborate and offer constructive feedback, and also to receive feedback. So it goes both ways, right? Also, this program is for you if you have 20 minutes a day to spend on the assignments. That's how you're going to move forward and make some amazing songs. If you don't have those 20 minutes, it's going to be a tough road because you do need at least that amount of time. Also, you need to be willing to have your camera on during live calls. I know some people feel a little bit bashful, but in this program, we really do need to have a presence because our energy gets transmitted and it becomes a really supportive environment that way. And finally, also, it's a no bully zone. We will be sharing sensitive thoughts and feelings, and we need everyone to be supportive of this kind of personal growth process. So if this feels like the right program for you, please book a call using the link provided, and let's get into some of your songwriting goals and see if it's a good fit. I look forward to supporting you in your songwriting process and on your songwriting journey. See you soon.